On the other hand, some young Nisei, and so when we're thinking of names, Issei are Japanese born and then they move to America. Nisei are American born. On the other hand, some young Nisei decided to answer yes, yes. They too found the questions outrageous, but they bit the bullet and swallowed the bitter taste. Here was an opportunity to fight for America, the country of their birth, and to prove their patriotism, as no other Americans were asked to do. So he then talks about the 442nd Regimental Combat Team. We'll come back to them a little later because great story associated with them. Very, very brave, very heroic. President Truman honored dozens of its members with the Distinguished Service Cross. You fought not only the enemy, but you fought against prejudice and you have won. Now, the Distinguished Service Cross, to understand, it's still a very high award, but it's the second highest honor that could have happened. Many years later, the government recognized their incredible heroism with an upgrade to the Congressional Medal of Honor. America owes an unpayable debt to you. And part of that idea was they couldn't receive the Medal of Honor because they were Japanese. And so even though they'd served with honor, they'd served with distinction, had worked heroically, they here he's mentioning Senator Daniel Inouye, who lost his arm in combat in Italy, that they couldn't possibly receive the Medal of Honor. And so you see, it takes many, many years later. President Clinton, this would have been during the 90s, and they fought during World War II. Took half a century for their recognition to come. And this is something that Takei is quite hopeful of throughout the book, that it takes a long time, some time, but justice does come.